Alrighty then. Angel Snow Number 7 in the house. Reality's Temple on Earth Internet Ministry in the house. Your soul brother number 1 is definitely in the house. Just want to make a quick, short video in relation to accusations that Angel Snub Number 7 is trying to use fear to control or make black people embrace what we call Mississippi campaign. I want to make something perfectly clear. I really don't. I make a suggestion, I bring us something, you reject it out of your ignorance, because you're not using a real mind. You're biased, you're ignorant, you can't think, you live in fantasy world. That's your business. I don't care what you do. If somebody offer you good organic food and you still want to eat Popeye's chicken, that's your business. Because see, you got to suffer the consequences of your actions. That's all of us. Whether those consequences be good or whether they be bad, whatever actions we take, we got to suffer the consequence of our actions. I don't care. I don't beg people to do nothing. If you want to, that's cool. If you don't, that's cool. But when you get caught up, don't expect me to cry for your ass, because I'm not. Don't expect me to be merciful or feel some type of empathy to you. I don't. When I was hard-headed and wouldn't listen to nobody, and I ended up in the crazy house, I don't want your tears. I have to suffer the consequences of my actions for being a damn fool. Simple as that. So it's up to you. I don't use fear. That's something that religion does. Religion uses fear to control. If you don't do this, you're gonna go to hell. If you don't obey God, something bad gonna happen to you. You're gonna get punished. And that's how world leaders and that's how many people, they use the tool of control as a means of control. Because nobody wants to get hurt. Now, animals understand fear to a certain point. You can't threaten a chicken life and make a chicken lay more eggs. You can't threaten a cow's life and make them give more milk. Animals don't understand fear like that. And as soon as the threat is over, they forget all about it. But the human being, we can be controlled by fear. Give me your money or your life. Now you know good and well, you don't want to give this robber your money. But this person has a gun, a knife, something to cause you harm. So you give it to him. So here in religion, you have a God with all this power, and this God is making a threat. If you don't obey me, I'm gonna send you to this place and you're going to burn in fire forever. And whether you believe it or not, most of us believe, and some of us semi-believe it might be a possibility. Fear is used to control us. The fear of the whip. The fear of being torn and feathered kept slaves under control. And usually when people use fear, they do it because it's a benefit to them. Now there's a difference between being fearful, which really there's nothing wrong with fear. You should be scared of certain things. You should be scared of a rabid dog. You should be scared of a truck going in the wrong direction on the highway. There are certain things that you should be scared of. When I tell you, if you reject the Mississippi campaign, and I tell you that you're gonna die, that's not fear. It's a warning. Because it's no benefit to me. I'm not trying to control you and make you do nothing. It's the same thing that happened to the Jews. They were being warned. And they were like you, or somebody just trying, they using fear. We supposed to be scared. This our country. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to us. Well, you see what happened to those Jewish people, right? If I tell you, and you're not paying no attention, and you getting ready to go out into the highway, and I say, hey man, don't step out in the traffic, you're gonna get hit by a car. You should be fearful, because if you step out in that traffic, a 5,000-pound car going at 40, 50 miles an hour is gonna kill you. You should be in fear to save your life. But they're not trying to control you, they're trying to give you a warning to save your life. So, if we don't do what you say, if we don't do this Mississippi campaign, we all gonna die. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen to you. I know one thing, we've been living in this country going on 500 years, and it has not been a beautiful ride. And you're living with people that have a potential to do almost anything. And if you want to gamble, if you want to take that chance and sit around here and keep doing the same nothing that you've been doing, go right ahead. All that's crap that don't work. Have you ever seen an animal in a trap? When you see an animal in a trap, even though their intelligence level is not on the level of a human being, in fact, I would give that animal more credit than the so-called Negro. Because when an animal or a rat or a rabbit or something is in a trap, they try things real quick. And if it don't work, they use their little brain to try something else. A new strategy. Because they see real fast that whatever they're doing is not working to get themselves out of the trap. There have been cases where some animals, when they get caught in a trap, they bite off their own tail, they bite off their foot, whatever part of their body the trap got, they will bite it off so they can get free. extreme strategy, but they got to get free. Here you are, trapped in racism, white supremacy, so you claim, doing the same stuff over and over again that clearly is not getting you out the trap, and you just laying here and you think something's gonna change. And of course, you're not like the rat, you're not like the mouse, willing to bite off their own foot to get out the trap. That means that animal suffered some severe pain, some severe loss. And see, that's what you're scared of. You want the easy way out. You want to just pray to God. You just want to holler black power, open up a school, get some education, get you some money. You got money, you got education, you can vote, you got all this stuff. It don't work. And it would work if you use it differently. You use it the same way as the people who was using it, and it didn't help them none. The same thing. You got this brother, New Possibilities, and you got Willie D, they running for council of their city. Like, so what? What is that gonna do to change your condition? Not a damn thing. We have, the so-called nigga have lots of politicians. So what? Mayors, Congress people, council people, whatever. Do it stop anything? Did it stop Trayvon Martin from getting shot in the heart? Do it stop discrimination? Did it stop that young cracker boy from going up in that church and blow all those black Christians away? No. You don't want to do things different. You don't want to do things different, or you don't want to do nothing at all. So let the cards fall where they may. It's not fear, it's a warning. Don't expect nobody to cry for you. You don't deserve any tears. If I tell your happy ass, watch out, you're going out in traffic, a car will hit you, and you laugh, you don't tell me what to do. And then this truck hit you. Oh well, see you at the morgue. No tears should be shed for you because you're a damn fool. You are in the position to be the greatest generation ever produced. You are in a position really to change the direction of humanity. But you caught up in fantasy and fiction. You caught up in trying to go back to the past. That's sad. You too caught up in trying to be people that you never was, and they don't even claim your ass. So no, I don't care what you do. So why would I use fear? I'm telling you a big possibility. Just like if I warn you about that car, it's a possibility you might stop just in time not to get hit by the car, or the car will swerve and not hit you. That possibility is still open. But it still doesn't negate the fact that there is danger. And you need to take the appropriate actions You act like little children. What it is, I guess you want somebody to take you and hold your little hand, fairy tale story, and no. You grown men and women. You're old enough to know what you want to do. And that's fine with me. Hey, what's up there, Brother Michael? I think I need to take a break. I need to take a break, Brother Michael, because it's just disappointing to come out here and basically your words fall on deaf ears, because your words supposed to create activity, supposed to create some type of action in order to change your condition. If I am telling somebody, watch out, don't go out, you're going out to the highway, and they don't listen, you're really wasting your time. They want to die. And this is what I understand. See, there are people, they want to die. And maybe that's a good thing, because if you really understand how people was created, we're not a natural people on this earth. We was created by chattel slavery, a mutant hybrid. We shouldn't be here anyway. And if you understand that we are an unnatural people, so that we'll go extinct, because we shouldn't be here anyway. But at the same time, because of where we come from, we bring something incredible and wonderful to the human dynamic. We are so busy trying to be like some losers of the past, we're not looking at ourselves and who we really are. Trying to be somebody from Kemet, trying to be a sheep herder, Hebrew Israelite, trying to be some Moor, trying to be everything except who you are, because you're ashamed that you came from out of slavery. I'm not ashamed. I know we got it going on. I see the potential. I have the vision. Everything that we need, we got. Our ancestors couldn't do it because it wasn't the time. Nothing comes into reality until it's time. This idea of the Mississippi campaign is here because now it's time. But time waits for no one. Just like if you're working and you depend on the sun for light, then you have to get all that you can get done while the sun is shining, because it's not going to wait on you. You might be almost finished, but the sun don't, yeah. If you're not ready, by the time the sun goes down, then it's a wrap. Time waits for no one. The Bible and Quran calls it mercy. It's called mercy. If you do have time, and that time should have been gone a long time ago, it's called mercy. Just like when you go to the job and you clock in late. Your employer sometimes give you 5-10 minutes mercy because you late. You're not on time. So we might have some mercy, but it's not a lot of time. We have wasted over 50 years since the Civil Rights Movement. Either you're going to do it, or we're going to suffer the consequences of not doing it. I wish these people could see what I see. We'll be on things like white on rice. And even if you die in the process, you know that your children gonna be all right. But right now, excuse me, you are subject to almost anything. Still doing the same crap we've been doing. I can't do it. I already done it. If I did not actually do it, I was living during a period of time. These things are not working. You could be a Moor, you could be a Hebrew Israelite, and a black Muslim, and whatever you want to be. But these strategies that you continue to use, they're not working. When will you realize that? You won't realize that until they put you 6 foot under the ground. How many people in the ground right now wait on Jesus? You can't even give me a number. Is Jesus here? Has Jesus come? No. And the current Christians that believe in Jesus, they all of them gonna go on the ground, and Jesus is not gonna show up. I guarantee it. Or how do you know? I guarantee it. Nobody showed up in 2,000 damn years. Common sense tell you. You are destined to die a slave. Destined to die a slave, just like all those people that you foam at the mouth about. Elijah Muhammad died a slave. Malcolm X died a slave. Dr. King died a slave. They all died a victim of oppression. All of them. I don't care how famous they was. I don't care how much money they had. They died a victim of racism, pink supremacy. And you are on your way with a smile on your face. As long as you got some Popeye's chicken, as long as you got a DVD by the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, as long as you got your damn RBG flag and all this other stuff that don't mean nothing. In the grand scheme of things, it don't mean nothing. You got your weed, you got your meth, you play with your sex organs, whatever it is that make you feel good. As long as you got that, I guess you're gonna be a happy camper when they put that toe tag on your body. If you get one. Some of us don't get toe tags. There's nothing to bury. There's nothing to burn up. So it's up to us. You want to keep treating life as a joke? That's your business. I don't care. I really don't. You don't hurt me. You're only hurting yourself. If somebody tell me, hey man, that water's too hot, it's water for me, but I don't like them for some reason. Hey man, don't get in that water. Did I get in the water and drown? Whose fault is it? It's my fault. You can't say that you didn't know something different. Thousands of people have heard my words. Thousands of people know. I'm gonna say this in conclusion. If our people survive, don't heed the call, and they survive, and what I'm bringing to us was right on point, I would hope that the survivors kill every last pro-black, blackity-black, whatever, that they can find for misleading them and guiding them to a road to nowhere. All these politicians, all these church folks, they kill every last one of them. Because you died and you suffered and really didn't have to do. Well, you're going to have to die and suffer. That's just how liberation goes. But in the manner that you had to go through, you didn't have to. You are in a good position to do better. We have lots of money. We have lots of education. We have lots of everything that we need. You won't do it. And that's on you. I'm not a prophet. I don't know what's going to happen. I can't come here and tell you that lie. I would be telling you a lie. But from my experience, and some of you claim that you know the history of living here, I don't trust these people in government. The right situation that happens, oh, whoa. And you act like you shocked. These people are capable of doing anything. They don't like you. They don't like me and you. They don't even like their own people. They don't like poor white people. They don't like the middle class. They just something that they use. They don't give a damn about race. It's about class and power and control. They use the race to divide and conquer. We should know these things by now. Well, like my mama said, hard head make a soft ass. So be it. But don't tell that lie that Angel Snubbing Up 7 trying to bring you doomsday, trying to tell you some type of story to make you scared. Well, apparently it's not working. It's not working. Because you live here with some people that have done some horrendous things. And you're not worried about them. You don't think that they're going to bother you. Same thing like the Jews. Same thing like the Jews. And what black folks do is we don't never prepare for anything. We just react. I saw a young sister on video, and she's twerking with some Popeye's chicken plates on her backside. Oh, goodness gracious. Woo! See, that proves right there ain't no damn God. How can God allow human beings with the brain power that we have to be so... Ooh, man. Oh, well. Let the chips fall where they may. The only thing I can do is talk. That's all I can do. And right now, this is my last week for a while of talking. On YouTube anyway. I'll still be talking on my Facebook. But YouTube is very disappointing. Because YouTube got the viewership. YouTube got the power. YouTube don't want to do a damn thing. The only thing we want to do is give people our money because they make us feel good. That's what they do. I made a video about this Monty Woodgrain guy. You know, so now the TV got the information. He's giving out the information and the science and the history. I want to see how all of this is going to help you when it turns real bad. Well, on that note, I'm really done. Because it's frustrating, it's disappointing. I don't know. Like I tell you all the time, and Sister Noble, Brother Taalik, I mean, we're over 50 years old. I mean, if we make it, if we're still around within the next 20 years, we'll be lucky. There are people right now who can barely make 50 years old. Either because of murder, or because of cancer, diabetes, and all these damn illnesses out here. I've seen 20-year-old men in way worse physical than myself. So if they in bad shape at 20-something years old, if they make it to be 50-something, what kind of shape they gonna be in? Your water is poison, your air is poison. You got people in power that's murdering you. I've never heard about so much cancer in my life. When I was growing up in the 60s and 70s, you barely heard about cancer and all this diseases in the black community. I very rarely heard it. Now it's a common thing. Cancer, diabetes, heart attacks. Your death. Death has become a way of life. But yet and still, you go to worship Jesus in the house of the living God. Jesus himself is dead. And in order for you to go to heaven, you gotta die. So everything that we about is about death. So I guess many of y'all believe in the afterlife. I guess that's what's gonna have to happen, because you damn sure not gonna get nothing here. The only thing here is death. Everything you eat, everything you drink, the people that you're around could take your life. You never know. You can't even go to Walmart and some clown come in with an AK-47. And this is the way y'all want to continue to live. You don't want any real change. See, this is how some folks want to do. They want the bad and the good. They don't want to change nothing. They want the bad and the good. That's not how it works. You live in a society and a world that's violent, filthy, nasty, profane. They don't even know whether they're male or female. Confused people, violent people. And you don't want to change? You want to keep this going? Don't you know, even if all the white people disappear, nothing's gonna get better? Because all the dark-skinned, melanated people, they think the same exact way. Nothing's gonna change. You need a overhaul, a refurbishing, a transformation, a metamorphosis. You cannot remain the way that you are right now. Maybe that's one of the reasons why nothing has changed for the so-called Negro. So when the Titanic sinks, we deserve to go down with the ship. I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna be Audi 5000. One of the things that Minister Farrakhan said that I like to use, and there are people who always talk about, I plagiarize, I don't give people credit. You're a liar. I always give credit what credit is due. I have no problem with that. Minister Farrakhan used to say, if you're not any good on top of the ground, maybe you do better under the ground. And maybe some worms can eat you up, and some trees can use your body for fertilizer. Because right now, we are not earning the right to live. And that's why life is not coming to us. And if you really had Jesus, Jesus would bring us life, and life more abundantly. But you're surrounded by death. So clearly, Jesus ain't here. And maybe Jesus has not shown up because you don't deserve life. Possibility. You don't deserve. Here you are, you wicked, you're nasty, you're foul. You're just like these whack-ass people here. They need to be destroyed. Humanity and the condition that humanity is right now, all human beings, I don't care what your race is, need to be destroyed. And life, a new life form, more intelligent life form, needs to take your place. Matter of fact, it's a possibility that there were life forms that had high technology before us, the present intelligent life form. And they were stupid because I hear ain't stories of certain things and they destroyed themselves. Just like what we're doing right now, on your way to self-destruction. It's a possibility. But guess what? All them suckers is gone. But guess what? The roach is still here. The rat is still here. The deer is still here. The tree is still here. Everything else is still here except them idiots. So it's gonna be the same thing with the racist white folks, dumbass Chinese, and all the rest of the idiots all over the earth, dumbass human. And finally, the earth, get rid of your ass. Finally, the earth will return back to the way things supposed to be. And all the animals, the roaches and the rats and the rabbits and the camels, all the animals will go back to living the natural way which things supposed to be. All the devils gone. All the demons gone. So it's made no difference to me. I accept reality. Die, and that's the end of it. And I should not even care, because I don't even have children. But you have children, you would think that you want to try to do whatever you can to secure their future and protect them against their enemy that you say are their enemies, but you don't want to do a damn thing except play on YouTube, put up dumbass posts on Facebook, you know, this Negro stuff. Maybe some God will come out the sky and come save you or whatever. I can't do it. So right now I'm frustrated, and I just need a break from YouTube. I don't know how long my sabbatical will last. I don't know. I got a project I'm getting ready to work on. Might not come back to YouTube at all, because I need to take care of myself and let the cards fall where they may. I gotta try to do what is in the best interest of myself, because I know what I need to do and take care of myself. And I know I'm going to be successful, whatever I choose to do. I can't control you and your mind. I don't want to control you and your mind. I don't want to force you to do nothing. It's all up to you. But you can't say you didn't know. Hundreds and thousands of people have heard my words. You don't believe it? Some of them laugh, they make mockery, and that's fine and dandy. I don't care. But you can't say you didn't know. You can't say that. And I'm not gonna cry for you. Don't cry for us. You got what you deserve. You got what you asked for. You're not a child. You're grown men and women. But see, you have faith in the white man. That's really what it is. I don't give a damn if you pro-black, comedic, and all that stuff. Y'all have lots of faith in these white folks. You sure do. Even though you call the white man the devil, you call him Lucifer, and you talk about what they do to us every day. But you don't think they are capable. Now you think the Jewish Holocaust was bad. You think slavery was bad. Like I told you, I don't know. I'm not a prophet. I'm not a prophet. I'm not divine. I'm not a Messiah. But I truly believe what's coming next gonna make slavery and make the Holocaust look like child's play. I'm hoping to be dead. I feel sorry for my young relatives, but your people failed you. All of us who are living right now, your mothers and fathers, and us living now, we have failed you. And if you survive, I'm telling the younger people, if you survive, do not honor this generation. Throw our pictures in the garbage, burn all the pictures up. Do not remember none of these suckers, because they had an opportunity to change things and they didn't. They're not worth remembering. That's why you had to catch the hell that you caught. I know if I was a younger person and I had to go through a whole lot of suffering and death, and we survived, and I knew that my mother and father and all these people could have did something to stop it, I would have no problem with throwing their pictures in the trash can. I have no mother. I have no father. Because if I had a real mother and father, they would not have let me go through this horrible situation that I had to go through. The hell with them. You know, back, I think it was the Chinese Revolution. It got so bad, you know, the Chinese had to do that. They actually murdered their parents because their parents was against the revolution that would to get them out of the oppression. They was on the side of the enemy. So to hell with them. I have no mother. I have no father. So the decision is made to us. And we think we have all the time in the world to make the right decision and do the right thing. Time waits for no one. You're going to get what's coming to you. When you are driving a car, you only have a certain amount of time if you see you are in an accident situation to make the right decision. Make the wrong decision and you could be losing your life. I'm out here every day, as you can see. I'm in an accident situation every day. I only have a few seconds to think about what I can do. I can end up dead, or I can end up killing somebody. Every day. So it's up to us. Like Elijah Muhammad said, take it or let it alone. And I'm out of here, y'all. Thank you, Brother Michael, for joining me. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the subs. And maybe I just need to take a couple of weeks off. I don't know. Right now it's very frustrating. But right now I'm looking at just going on a sabbatical to at least November. Because this here on YouTube is just not working for me. It's frustrating. So, anyway, we'll see. We'll see. I'm out of here, y'all. Have a nice day if you can in this toilet bowl. I'm not trying to be negative, but hey, like they say, it is what it is. I'm out.